and then
Dusty plains and broken dreams, cowboys and Indians on the same team. We got no masters, only our creed to break the chains and set us free. Riders on the prairie, the wild and free, bows and arrows, cold 45's decree. No more tyranny, no more lies. Under open skies we rise. Fight, fight, fight till we reclaim the night. Cowboys and Indians in the blazing light. Fight, fight, fight till the dawn is near. We'll never live in fear. On the blood moon, we all unite. Horse hooves thunder in the night. No longer slaves to the empire's might. Strength in numbers, strength in rise. On the blood moon, we unite. Horse hooves thunder in the night.
Well, what's up, guys?
oh, we're live.
Yeah, we are live now.
I think it'd be funnier if you just like stop telling me when we're live, and I'll just go.
Yeah, we could do that.
You gave me this mug on purpose, didn't you?
It's my favorite mug.
Okay. America.
Oh, crack.
Now the camera's over there.
I know. Well, it's easier to get the whole screen. So I changed my whole setup here, guys. I got some other shit in this room now.
I think it's
So
cool.
yeah, it's pretty gnarly. I got a queen size bed above us, a guest bed.
It's like
So
it's straight up just like the old days, man.
well, I was looking at the lofts that you can buy, and they're like $500.
Yeah, like screw it, I'll make it myself.
Yeah, I have a bunch of spare wood, and I was like, you know what? I'll just take a day
Yeah, I was looking
and
at,
build it.
I was looking at this one, and I was like, it's been out in the shed for a while.
Yes. Yeah, all this stuff is it's all spare materials, so yeah,
Oh, I didn't even notice these are two completely different boards.
yeah, it's strong enough. I got, brackets all around.
No, you definitely used the right brackets. And you didn't skimp on screws neither.
I did not.
See, you're not Mexican.
No. I grew up doing construction. My stepdad owned his own construction company, and from the time I was almost as long as I can remember, I was out doing every winter break, every summer break, every spring break.
We could have bracket right there, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This side's we're just so over.
It's okay. There's a brace under it.
So yeah, no, you're right.
It'll be all right.
You're right. Wait, it's like one. Okay, this has nothing to do with our live.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just inspecting this now for some reason.
Yeah. What's up, guys? We decided to go live today because P&W has been going around and checking into the corruption.
I'm
The
a
local
journalist
corruption.
now. I'm doing the thing. I'm journalisming.
And I think it's kind of important to talk about. And I guess there's a couple other things in the news that have kind of come out today, and I'm trying to figure out where I fit in it, because I've spent a lot of time. Obviously, last year the growth that I had was advocating for MAGA, and
You're like, now what?
Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like. It feels like we're just kind of left in the dark, and so regular everyday people or patriots who want to see the betterment of this country have been looking into corruption, and I mean Nick Shirley along with Mark in Idaho, P&W here, and Miss Jinx on X. They've been looking into the corruption here, and they're finding millions and millions and millions, tens or hundreds of millions of dollars that are just being completely and utterly wasted. And that's our tax dollars. And it feels like it should be on the government to prove that they're not wasting our tax dollars. But they're almost treating it like the exact opposite.
Well, so and
What's
not
that
to not to derail too much, but one of my biggest things was not necessarily like fraud, But and a huge thing that I've been diving into, and I'm gonna try to gear my channel a little bit more into, is just misuse of spending. And there's so much in Washington State, there's so much in America that's just like, why are we paying for this? What's the point? There's so many dumb things that we're paying for. And you could call it fraud, I guess. There's a lot of things that just frustrate me of just like, there's so many things. Who asked for this? At the end of the day, with so many projects, and we've talked about this on a couple of live streams now, there's so many projects that we see all the time here in Washington State, and the main question is just, who asked for this? Who asked for this? Who's benefiting from this? And where's all the money actually going? And in my last YouTube video, I forgot to mention it, but like I went to college for mechanical engineering, so I do know some of the process to going into like building a lot of things. And there's so many projects in Washington State that just don't make sense. So yeah, the luring centers, that's definitely appealing, and it's drawing a lot of views and a lot of attention. Unfortunately, like he was just saying, it's hard to kind of like find your place in it, of like, how can I benefit this scenario? Because I mean, like, and I saw so many people saying, like videos from TikTok of, well, why are you going up there and trying to film kids? And yeah, I can and I was talking to a couple of people at that, of like, yeah, I can see how that potentially could be spun in a very negative way. So like I get
but
it.
at the same time,
Where's the kids?
It's
Where's the kids even photo them?
Yeah, well, the kids aren't there, first off, but second off, they use these kinds of tactics in order to skirt under the rug.
Yep.
In order to have us not want to go and check out these places because it's just a giant money laundering scheme. And it almost seems like, I mean, Elon Musk was saying that $700 billion a year, yeah, $700 billion a year is being wasted on fraudulent taxes. I mean, okay, so I posted something today, and let's see if I can find this.
Pull up the thing that I was just talking about with the story from 2 years ago that we didn't even.
Is that on your page?
Yeah, I just shared it. You can do it after what you're talking about right now, but like still, it's just like, what the heck? Like, how did that somehow just like get, hilariously enough, where you're just looking at, how did that get swept under the rug? How did I not hear about that? Like,
well, and okay, this is also from years ago. So check this out.
There's so many stories where it's just like, how did this get swept under the rug? How did this just never get talked about? And I didn't know about it, of all people.
Sorry for I wonder if I can zoom in here. I cannot.
You can zoom in the bar though. That's good. That's helpful.
So this happened last year as well.
I'm speechless. But I want to be sure I understood. The people running the Department of Energy for President Biden's administration shoveled $93 billion, not million, $93 billion
Do you guys remember
out the
hearing about
door
this?
in 76 days, and it just happened to be the time between when President Trump was elected and President Biden, their boss, was leaving.
So right after Trump got elected, the Department of Energy somehow gave out $93 billion to various companies that they just funneled money out. And there's no real track record of it. They had no plan for what it was going to be used for. They were literally just stealing money. And nobody's been held accountable for this.
Is that right?
It is correct and distasteful. Confidence undermining.
So you're telling me that the Department of Energy, in the 76-day period
I don't know how this was
before their boss was going to leave office, gave or loaned money to entities that had no business plan?
Correct.
No financials?
Correct.
My God.
Somebody just asked if I do gray man. No, I do overt man. Because no one's going to expect that I'm carrying a rifle if you can see me open carrying a handgun.
Makes sense if you don't think about it. So, I mean, over the last year, we've been uncovering hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud, if not crossing into the trillion territory yearly, that is just being completely stolen and wasted and laundered back to the politicians that are doing it. Nobody's been held accountable. I don't really see any plans for them to be held accountable at all. So why are we still funding this monstrous machine?
Well, unfortunately, something that I was seeing a lot of people talking about of like not caring about the IRS fraud, not caring about the Somalian fraud, because it's like, well, you know, we got billions of dollars that are being stolen over here, so why would I care about that? And it's like, at a certain point, it's like, yeah, I guess like there's just too many things to care about, and something that I was talking about in my my last, you know, overuse of spending bridge videos. Okay, I'm gonna find one thing to autistically focus about, and I'm gonna talk about that. And I think that a lot of people just, I don't know, they have a hard time putting all of this money into a like perspective that makes sense. Which, oh yeah, that was something else that I found fascinating as well. Of the YouTube video,
gone.
Yeah, the video's gone. So there's like, you can't even dive into that story anymore because apparently the entire channel got deleted.
So an IRS regional director did this. FBI raid IRS director's private island, $340 million tax refund stolen. In America, we trust the IRS to collect our taxes, not steal them. I mean, that's a weird statement, but whatever. On July 23rd, 2024, FBI agents raided a $47 million private island owned by an IRS regional director, exposing a $340 million tax refund. And $340 million, that's not even, I mean, that's a lot of money for one person. But in all reality, in the big scheme of things, this is just another grain in the pile of crap that we've been funding as taxpayers. And
Well, so also though, I don't think people realize that like $340 million, that's a lot of money.
That's more money than I can ever, that my entire lineage is going to pay in taxes. More than everybody I create and all of my ancestors combined.
Well, I see so many people though, they're talking about billions this, billions that, billions this, billions that, so they don't care when we're talking about millions. It's like, hey, look, this still matters. This is still fraud. This is still misuse of funding. Like, this still, like, even though it's like a smaller number that you can now understand, it still
Kind of.
matters.
I mean, that's still an insane amount of money. So I'm actually curious to hear what Dan Bongino's going to say when he comes back, because it sure seemed like he had all the gusto when he went in there, and then it seemed like everything kind of fell flat. And now, after 1 year, he's coming back to stream on Rumble, and I guess, I don't know, we'll see what comes of it. But I'm curious to hear what he has to say, because he's now waging war against the people blackpilling our society and the grifters going against MAGA. I'm assuming he's talking about like Candace Owens or whatever, but still, I don't see how they flip this around. I don't see how Dan Bongino can come out with the same kind of show that he had before, where he was constantly talking about how, you know, you shouldn't trust people who get into the positions and then end up doing nothing with it. You have to be very skeptical of them. And, you know, he knows all the deep state players and, you know, why aren't these people being charged? When he got into the position, what really happened?
Who's Dan Bongino?
Who's the FBI director?
Oh, okay.
Here's a, you know.
Look, I've avoided politics for so, like, this is like the sort of like my first year like being into politics, and there's so much that I'm just like, I'm gonna be real, I don't know what's going on. Which is unfortunate, I guess, for trying to make commentary on politics. And I'm just like, I'm a guy that likes going out in the mountains, and I think this is all dumb, but at the same rate, the people that want to be left alone are always the ones that wind up losing. So, to that last guy's super chat, I think Risky Krisky was actually I think the majority of his takes were actually normie. I think I've blown straight past that.
Straight past it.
Straight past it. Clip that.
Yeah, so right now we are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, X, and Rumble. If you guys wanted to subscribe to any of the channels.
Oh yeah, go like and subscribe everywhere. Do all the things.
Yeah, share it if you can. Because
I'm so bad at like reminding people to do that.
Dude,
so
yeah.
bad at it.
I've been podcasting for a year and a half now, or almost 2 years, and I'm still not good at it. I still feel uncomfortable asking you guys to share and like and subscribe and do all the crap. But yeah,
Have I been podcasting? When was my first one?
I don't know. I still change tires for a living. This isn't something that I didn't step into this sphere to make a shit ton of money, but I realized after being in the podcast world that you actually have to make money in order to compete and even be seen. So
3 months. I've been a live YouTube streamer guy for 3 months. I'm moving up in the world. We're doing great.
yeah,
I'm so good at this.
I'm going to CPAC in March, so that'll be interesting.
What's
'Cause
that?
It's the big Republican convention.
Oh,
But we got a news booth like right next to Newsmax and Fox News, and
I'm going to SHOT Show later this month, and I don't want to. If anyone else wants to impersonate P&W Gorilla and go to all of my meetings for me and go to SHOT Show for me, if anybody wants to be me for a week and go to SHOT Show, it'll be a great time. You can go get drunk with Ian, all right? Anybody wants to do it, just let me know. If you lost 30 pounds, well, then get on it, fatty. Let's go, because I don't want to go to SHOT Show. Do you want to go to SHOT Show? Impersonate P&W Gorilla and go to SHOT Show as P&W Gorilla. No one will know. Just put on some yellow shades, put on a flannel, and no one's going to know. Grow a beard right quick or something. Was that like 2 weeks away now?
probably.
Ah!
Yeah,
I don't want to go.
I'm not going.
It's so awful. I'm probably going to live stream like every day that I'm there, though.
Everybody loves SHOT Show, though.
No. Everyone loves the first year they go to SHOT Show.
Just walk around saying slurs exclusively.
I mean, what else would I do? I'm just going to go there and make fun of Dianexus for being fat and just tell him to lose more weight, even though he has lost a lot of weight. I'm proud of him. But, yeah, no, I'm just...
I'm the scammer now.
Look at me. Yeah.
Oh, we got the chat. I finally figured out how to put the chat up on screen, too, so we got that rolling for us.
Hell yeah. Moving up in the world.
Yeah. It's...
I got a kick out of Vegas.
Yeah, dude. Man, I can't even begin to express how much I hate Vegas. It's so disgusting. It's disgusting. It's degenerate. There's you're constantly getting handed those cards for escorts, and I'm just like, get away from me. It just smells grimy. Just, the second that I get back from SHOT Show, it's immediately just I need an IV of mountains now. Just take the nature and just get me out of here. Yes, the hardest of the R's. That's where it clipped in. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Just inject the nature into my veins, bro. How's the Seattle area these days? It's Seattle. What do you think? It hasn't gotten any better. It's disgusting and it smells like pee.
every
95% tax on nicotine.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of, how you handling that?
Well,
You excited? Does that affect Zins?
yes, it does.
Woo!
They doubled in price.
Woo!
Since I actually called my dad, and
Nicotine doubling in price.
my dad lives on the reservation, and so he's going to start shipping them down to me because they're exempt. So
Is it, dude? The amount of sales the reservations are about to get on nicotine.
yeah,
The sales. So the reservations don't have to pay that tax at all.
apparently not. That's what I'm
The
hearing.
sales on reservations are about to skyrocket, man.
I gotta get my tribal membership going.
Make gay and retarded acceptable again.
Dude, that would be a.
I mean, it kind of already is.
I mean, like, maybe like make saying gay.
Yeah. Well, I
Wait.
think that's what he meant.
Scroll up. I want to read that one.
Which one?
That one right there. I can impersonate you. The only difference is I'm Serbian.
Ew.
What's Serbian?
I don't even know. Is it
You
Serbian?
said
One of
ew?
like, I just said ew. I don't know.
Serbia.
Isn't Serbian like one of like the? Is that one of the Muzzy countries?
No, I think it's by like, was it Bulgaria? Bulgaria. Serbia. What the hell
That's
is this?
okay. That's one of the potato countries.
Yeah.
Okay, that's like thick Slav.
Why is it all in Russia? Or
That's
Russian?
like you're like between like Slav and Muzzy. You're like in that.
Wow.
Bosnia.
We're backing out.
I'll
Okay.
say if nothing else,
By Romania?
I have started to gain so much respect for Hungary, and I'm gonna call it right now. NATO, if not America, is probably going to be at war with Hungary and Poland in our lifetime. I'd say in the next 5 years or so, we're gonna declare war on Poland and Hungary. I'm calling it. Somebody clip that. All right, we're gonna return back to this later. I'm calling it. That's like two of like the biggest countries that are like, no, we're not playing your game, and we're not doing the multiculturalism thing. And I think that NATO's gonna nuke them from orbit.
I wonder how
Not
long,
in a good way. I don't agree with it.
I wonder how long NATO is going to be a thing.
M81 camo rules. Agreed. I would cosplay as P&W, but I'm a dork.
What do you think I am?
No, he's too dark.
Oh, too dark. I read that wrong.
Reading is hard.
Well, it was like scrolling.
I know.
Become more white so you can impersonate me. I don't know. Serbs were the Christians against the Muslims. Oh, well,
Good.
apparently my history's,
Winner.
not up to par.
Words go brrr.
P&W La Rilla.
Plum drinkers.
I'm sorry, my Serbian, history isn't up to snuff. My bad. Oh no, the American doesn't know things outside of America. Honestly, like I would rather go back to that like mindset. I enjoyed that so much more. Geopolitics are just I hate them so much, and it's like I can't affect it. I can't do anything about it. So the vast majority of the time, I don't care about geopolitics. Like, I'll make commentary on it, but, like, at the end of the day, I'm not losing sleep over geopolitics because, like, I can't affect it. I can't do anything about it. I can do things about local politics. I care more about local politics because, like, they directly affect me and I can affect them. There's nothing I can do about geopolitics. Nothing at all.
That is one interesting thing about, that I noticed about growing my account is that there's a lot of people who just want to know your opinion on everything, and a lot of my opinions about what goes on overseas, it makes no difference whether or not I support it or what I think about it or the relationship between countries and shit. It's like,
Oh, wait, hey. Is that... Click the autism one that just followed you? Is that the account I think it is? Yeah, click that.
It is! That's a big follow.
He's not following me. He follows 0 people.
What? Then what was that notification then?
I have the notifications on.
Did they like something of yours?
No, that's the new posts notifications.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I don't have notifications on X at all. So there's
Oh, yeah, no,
there's
I
a
don't
couple of
either.
accounts that
It's
I
like every single time I log in, the app's like, do you want to turn on notifications?
Yep.
Please.
No.
Please turn on notifications for me. And I'm like, nope. Pass.
Millionaire tax is going to destroy this economy. Are you talking about in Washington State the income millionaire tax that they're trying to pass?
No, it is though. Like historically, that the millionaire tax trickles down to everyone.
Oh, of course. It's
Well,
retarded.
so and that was something else that I was curious about, and I feel like we talked about this recently. Of I wonder if that millionaire tax is going to affect me, because like, is that like a like gross or like net? Like, how does the millionaire tax work? Like, is it like you?
Oh, of course they're going to do gross. They would never do net.
Well, then that's going to affect me then.
You're screwed. You got to have it in a LLC. Actually, I don't know how any of that shit works.
I also don't know how that works, because it's not like $1 million is going into my bank account. Like, that's not
It's
how
just passing through.
that's not how things work. I mean, that'd be great.
That would be nice.
I mean, I'm not an LLC. I own an LLC. So like, and that LLC is making, millions. So I don't know how well that's going to affect me. Like, oh, hey, you built a successful company. That's essentially what that's if that does affect me, then it's like a screw you, you made a successful company, we hate you.
Well,
And like, I don't think a lot of people
it's
realize
a barrier to entry as well, that to keep us plebs out of their network.
Okay, like grossing over $1 million having a company isn't like, it's not that much money. Like, it sounds like a lot of money, but it's not. It is, but it isn't. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it as far as like relative to a lot of the corporations out there that are, I mean, you see
Making billions.
Yeah, Amazon and all these giant corporations that are just.
Yeah, okay, so like contractors, right? It's like, okay, so I mean, you could be, literally wondering where your next meal is going to be coming from. You could be like struggling to, like pay normal bills, and you can have a very successful company. I mean, like, but you have to continue putting money back into that company. So it, like, I just started paying myself last year. 2025, I started paying myself. Like, and I didn't even start paying myself until like, what was that? July? July was the first time that I got a paycheck from my own company. So like, no, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imaginations.
Yes, I told him he needs to hire a Jewish guy to figure
My
out
accountant is great, and I'm not getting rid of her. And she's probably more racist and anti-Semitic than I will ever be able to be. It's so great. I love seeing her. I love seeing my accountant's comments and posts on Twitter. I'm like, that's my accountant. Ah, man, yeah. I wouldn't say that, but she said that.
Christians are good accountants and lawyers. Well, I mean, yeah, you're probably right, but in all reality, you're spot on with. I mean, I said this today that being called an American taxpayer should be considered a slur now.
My accountant is single.
Do it. Do it.
Damn it.
Do it. Yeah. So the
As your lawyer,
advise you to buy a convertible and go on a trip to Las Vegas with a briefcase of drugs. That's a great. Great. Thank you.
This is legal advice. That would be
You're not
funny,
Shadow
though.
Man. We
It's
can
like,
see you.
that would be hilarious to get like a suit, like me of all people, like get a suit and a briefcase, and just go around go around a SHOT Show, just like walking up to people, whispering things in their ear, hand them a manila folder, walk away. Like my entire plan with SHOT Show is just to fuck with people.
I mean, that's not a bad strategy.
That would am I gonna have to take a suit to SHOT Show?
A suit? You're gonna wear a suit?
Yeah, do the whole thing, man. Get like the assassin's gloves and everything, like, you know, get like the little like matrix glasses. I think it'd be a vibe.
Guys want to start a church where you worship the Holy Mountain? It's not legal advice. I mean, since I was talking about this last night on the stream, that my great-grandfather was the chief of the Sunamis tribe, and since technically I'm the great-grandson of a chief, I was wondering if I could just start my own tribe and then see if you know I could get out of taxes that way. Might as
You should
well.
start your own tribe and just say whites only and just see what happens. Whoa! It's a native tribe. It's a native tribe. Whites only.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Native Americans, right? And I've actually made this argument for years now, too, because a lot of people have tried to do the gotcha thing. They're like, well, Native Americans are actually, you know, native to the land. So, you know, you can be native and white. And I'm like, yes, you can. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, dude, that's a great idea.
Need a casino.
We could start doing like a bunch of stuff of like the fuck bins actually like our casino.
Yeah, you know what? So as soon as I get my tribal membership, I actually want to open up a fireworks stand.
I'm buying fireworks exclusive from you.
Yeah, well, you're gonna help.
Oh shit. We already got rated.
Yeah, probably.
We've been pre-rated.
I mean, it would be a lot of fun, and I used to do it when I was a kid.
What's up, Hugo?
Because my dad, he lives on the reservation, and he had this big Winnie the Pooh stand, and I got paid like $2,000 when I was a little kid for just working there for a couple weeks, and I was like, holy crap, he must make like a substantial amount of money. But I saw the prices of what they buy the fireworks for and what they sell them for, and no, I don't, because the tribe actually I'm gonna hold off on this on talking about it, but no, the tribe's rules were you had to live on the reservation for 5 years in order to enroll, regardless of your blood content, regardless of your, you know, who your ancestors are, or who you're directly related to, or if your dad and sister.
Blood content?
No, they don't.
I was about to say that's pretty anti-Semitic.
Now you just prove your heritage, and it's like my dad and my other siblings are enrolled because they live on the reservation, and since I was raised off the reservation, they're like, no, you can't, no, you're not actually native.
Proof, believe me. Trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. Yeah, that's
the proof. Trust me, bro.
There it is. But yeah, this is my great grandfather. He's Chief Martin Morning Cloud Sampson, and
Wait, Morning Cloud?
yeah,
What a name.
that's one of the books that he published.
You know,
Pretty cool stories.
this
in there.
actually this ties in wonderfully to my next YouTube video. I think Pacific Northwest history is slept on, and I think it's really, really cool. That was some of my favorite classes. And you know what? On my YouTube channel, I'm going to start diving into history because I think it's cool. And I can.
Real history, not the fake shit that they teach you in school. I can own Native American land, I can wield a sword, and I can influence all the governments of the world.
Actually, yeah, I wonder if you have like better, or you could have better benefits like buying land and stuff like that.
100%.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, did they pass that law where they give black people and all colored people like $150,000 to buy their first house?
I doubt you would be able to get that though. Because I think it's only blacks that are able to.
No,
you know what?
it's natives too.
It's natives too.
Yeah.
150 grand free money.
Yep.
I need to start saying that I'm black more often.
Just show up in blackface. I
Yeah.
identify as black.
As a black woman, I would like $150,000 from my next house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is it 120K?
Oh, 120K. Oh, my bad. My bad. I misgendered the amount of free money that black people get in Washington State. My apologies. Oh, screw me. That's kind of. I was actually talking to somebody about that recently. It's like if you are, if you are black, and you're in Washington State, like, why wouldn't you use that? Like, if it's there, like, why not play that card?
Based on our government's approval, I mean, maybe Elizabeth Warren levels. Try that. Why wouldn't you try it? I mean, she claimed herself to be Native American, and she's in the government. So if they're doing these BIPOC laws, then
yeah. See, if I identify as a black woman, then you have to sit down and shut up and listen, because a black woman's talking. You're welcome.
Yeah. Black woman is speaking.
A black woman is speaking. You listen. I did register as a black woman in college, actually. Did I tell you about that?
No, I did. You did not.
So when I went to college, true story, hand to God, true story.
YouTube.
What?
Oh, I was just answering him.
Oh, when I went to college, I registered as a black transgender dolphin. I'm not kidding. I got every single grant that I applied for.
Based.
Everything that I applied for, I got all of it. And I just wanted to see if I could, honestly. I just wanted to see what would happen. Let's see, that was 2017?
Way back in the day. I actually saw this video the other day that oh fuck. I don't want to I would butcher it. But that kids born in 2013 are now entering high school. And it made me feel like an old piece of shit.
I'm not ready.
Yeah. Like, weren't really around for the Obama administration. They, have no...
That's like me
They
being
were
told,
in third grade when COVID happened. And now they're in high school. Yeah, exactly.
That's like me being called Unk. I was like, whoa. I was like, what do you mean I'm Unk? Like, when did that happen? Where was I for that? No. I was just the young buck. And I was like, oh, I'm not the young buck anymore. I was like,
Nope.
oh.
Now, he's actually a black gay dolphin.
No, I am. That wasn't fraud. I am.
And it's fluid, so he doesn't have to stay a black gay dolphin. But back then, he was.
Yeah, when I went to college, I was a black gay dolphin. Now I'm not. I reformed. Did you know you can just stop being black? You can repent for your sins and become white.
I'm no longer 2/3.
I am no longer. I have repented.
Oh my gosh! Did you see this? Oh, you guys! It is January 6th. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, happy January 6th, everyone!
No, it's a sad day according to the Democrats.
Oh crap! Sorry.
Yep. This is they held a candlelight vigil because it's January 6th.
No, they didn't.
They did.
No, they didn't.
They did.
So here's my question when I'm looking at crap like this. Do you think that they believe their own lie?
No,
do you
God,
think,
no.
Like when I'm watching these videos in like the political spectrum, like everyone crying about George Floyd and like thank you George Floyd and like praising George Floyd. When I'm watching those videos, I'm like, do you think they like how many of them do you think believe the lie? How many do you think they're so invested in it? They're like, yeah, George Floyd was our savior. I pray to George Floyd. What, you don't pray to George Floyd? Like, I don't understand. Like, he is the one and only Messiah. Like, what do you mean you don't pray to? Like, how many of them do you think believe the lie? Like, I mean, like devoted believe the lie.
Well, this is actually, I've made the argument that a lot of these people claim that they're atheists or that they're non-religious. But I believe that everybody is religious. Humans inherently are religious.
I mean, the majority of them are satanic.
Yeah, but there's no difference than something like this where they're lighting this candle vigil than going to church and worshiping, right? This is their religion. Their religion is
grifting.
Well, selling the grift, yeah, I guess you could say that. But look, I just
That looks religious.
it does. It certainly does. Like it is hard to look at this and think that they're not doing something religious here, but they are. They're praying to their god, which is Satanism and money.
Money.
This is how they get their money.
Praying
right?
to the god of money.
They have to put on a show, and so that way all the NPCs around the country will believe that they actually give a shit about them, and
All hail money.
it's disgusting. But every human is religious unless you're a legit psychopath. If you're a legit psychopath where you can't understand good or evil, then I could see you not being religious. But I mean, people like this, they still have a hierarchy of what's good and what's evil.
Someone called you P&W Tan.
They still have that hierarchy. They still believe that some actions are better than others, and there's no difference between that and what we believe as Christians.
Well,
right?
actually, I was pondering on this the other day. It's fascinating how many of them are. They almost don't seem human anymore. Like how many people do you think that are retired or have been in political spaces for so long that like they actually don't. They can't relate.
Well, they don't see us as human. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily even blame them for it. Okay, hang on. I got to figure out how to word this. Because you know who I don't really see as an equal are a lot of the homeless people I drive past all the time. Like, there's no way for me to relate to that person or really sympathize with them or
Well, it's because they
even
choose
care.
to, though.
Well, in a lot of ways, that's how they see us. That's how these political types, the people in the club, that's how they see us. They look at us and think that we're just useless eaters, that we're just literally taking resources and causing a burden to them.
Useless eaters. Oof.
You broke niggas need to super chat.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna ask people to super chat. I'd rather people went on my website and bought stuff than super chat. I mean, the super chat goes directly into my pocket. Buying things from my website doesn't go directly into my pocket. So, like, I get it, but I'm still gonna gear people towards like getting something out of it because you don't get anything out of a super chat. What do you get out of a super chat? I read your thing. Good for you. You know, you actually get something out of buying. It's like you get a product. You know, it gets sent to you, as opposed to super chats. I still like super chats, because money's cool. There is not a single product. There's not a single order on the website that shouldn't be shipped right this second. There should be. Everything should have been shipped as of like yesterday, actually.
I think the only place that I'm technically monetized is Rumble. So, actually, shit, I was going to reach out to Tom McDonald, see if he wanted to come on tomorrow.
Was good.
Yeah.
So I am still unemployed and hating life. Yay. Well, what are you going to do about it? You know, I hate to be like the boomerism, right? But like the amount of guys that, you know, complain about being unemployed and complaining about having nothing but endless amounts of time. And it's like, well, what are you doing about it? You know, go. I'm trying to like center my hat to the camera. I actually just did a rant video on that yesterday of like the amount of people.
What?
Hopefully that just completely.
Hopefully he didn't do that to this stream.
That completely derailed everything that I was saying.
Yikes. History repeats. Even Rome had cults that stirred chaos. When belief turns extreme, society falls apart, and real problems, money, war, justice, get ignored. I mean, honestly, I think that it's not. Let's see. History repeats. Even Rome had cults that stirred chaos. It's not the problem that we have entities or people or cults stirring chaos. It's the fact that people have driven so deep into degeneracy and nihilism, where they are completely selfish. They don't care. I mean, think about this. We give more credence. We care more about endangered species than we do about human life. I mean, in multiple states, you can abort a child at 9 months, and you can murder a child at 9 months of its life. 9 months into its life, you're allowed to end that child's life because it hasn't been born yet. My son was born prematurely, right? And since he was born prematurely, he all of a sudden, now we decide to recognize those rights. Even though he's been on this earth the same amount of time as a baby still in the mother's womb, but yet they can kill babies at up until birth, basically, in Washington State, in Colorado, in New York, several of these states, and yet if you take a bald eagle feather, you'll go to prison for it, or if you step on a turtle egg. You can go to prison for that. Or if you screw up some whatever endangered species, we care more about that than we do about human lives. And if we don't care about human life, even the most innocent of it, then how do you expect us to thrive as a society when we don't even recognize our own humanity?
Well, so something that I was pondering on, I think it was yesterday actually, is it's fascinating how well. And I mean just how unbelievably well we have been reprogrammed into actually believing that offensive words is worse than physical actions.
That's a fun subject to get into.
And that's so fascinating to me. And because once you take a step out of it, of being mad that you have to deal with that, because it is infuriating. But once you take a step out of it and you just look at how incredible is it that we've been able to be reprogrammed to actually think that emotionally offending someone is worse than physical harm. That is fascinating that we've even gotten to this point, that so many of our peers, or what you would call as peers, are so stupid that they would believe that. It's fascinating.
Well, I mean,
it's infuriating.
It's indoctrination, really, because I mean, you look at North Korea. I think it was Yeonmi Park who escaped North Korea, and she was telling stories about what they believe, and they believe that Kim Jong-un is a god, basically, and they believe that Americans are like green, aliens, basically, and it's just fascinating to see what people can believe. And I mean, it's a failure of generations ago, where we removed God from school, and we stopped being Christian as a country, and the Constitution itself is designed for a Christian nation, a moral and a Christian nation. And so now we have a government that is designed to be Christian for a non-Christian population, and what replaced that Christianity in the hearts and minds of our elected leaders is the worship of money, and it's self-worship, and it's greed, it's lust, it's pride, and that's why we're experiencing these crises all around the country, and that's why there's so much fraud, is because there's no moral guidance. There's no reason for our politicians to strive to be better when they don't recognize human life. They don't believe that there's an ultimate moral good. They're not appealing to the supreme judge of the universe, like I said in the Declaration of Independence 4 times, where they recognize God. I mean, there's no appeal to heaven anymore.
This wasn't designed to be a Christian nation, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, they argue directly against it. And so there's that religious, we go out into other countries and we cause regime changes, right? That creates a power vacuum. It's the same thing that happens in our hearts and minds when we removed God from our teachings and from our daily life and from our representatives in government. There was a power vacuum there, and what replaced it? Money, greed, and nihilism.
Yep.
It's
So a quote that I had to pull up because I'm retarded. From the book 1984, it was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13. Because, there's like 12. And it's always been, like, I don't know how many times I reference everything that we're dealing with back into George Orwell's writings. And it's fascinating how much he kind of knew how easy it is to completely indoctrinate a full people. And you actually feel, and I don't know about you guys, but I do. I feel insane when I'm talking to NPCs that just believe everything that Fox News says. And it's like, and you're sad, and you're talking to them, and you're just like, how are you so stupid? How do you not have anything going on in your head that, like, at any point in time you thought, you know what? Maybe what the news channel's telling me isn't fully true. I for the life of me, I have a hard time processing how my peers can believe these things than I do that the government's lying to me. Like, yeah, of course the government's lying to me. Why wouldn't they be? Like, duh. It's the people around me just eating it up. That's what drives me insane.
Neuro, do you got a microphone or a camera? I can invite you to the stream. If you wanted to bring you up. Yeah, I don't know how to run an X space or from what I normally stream from, so.
I believe that X lives and X spaces are completely different, and you cannot intertwine the two. We could do X spaces every now and then, but like, it's
that would be a lot easier.
Bet. What was that?
So just comment on here.
Hail money.
X space is gay. Well, it's like when
X spaces can be a good time.
Yeah.
I would say for the most part they're awful, but they can't. If you have a couple of people in there that are keeping a good conversation rolling, X spaces can be very informative. And it's so much easier to host an X space than it is a live stream, because you can just host an X space on your phone. You can walk amongst your house and you can continue doing things, and then while someone else is talking, you can just mute your mic and let somebody else talk and then go back into talking. So X spaces can be nice. I'll say that. I've done a couple of them.
It's a good question here. As Christians, at what point do we decide that our government no longer is legitimate? Since the Bible says that rulers are ordained by God, I know where I stand on it. Just curious for your thoughts. To be honest, I already see that. I already see it as illegitimate, and I feel complicit in a lot of the evils that it's been doing, especially with all the fraud being found, and realizing that a lot of these wars are a complete joke and it's a big money laundering scheme. And then you look into abortions, that over 70 million Americans have been wiped off the face of this earth before they ever had a chance to articulate their own humanity to their mothers, and it feels. It weighs heavy on my heart knowing that I'm helping fund all of this evil, and it's really difficult to actually.
Oh wait, that should be just my followers.
What?
Oh, I was messaging my followers and it popped up on yours.
Yeah, it'll pop up. I mean, I could post a comment on all of them.
Oh, I was just messing with my subscribers, that's all. Okay, see, you're productive, and I'm just making fun of my guys.
Let's see. All right, hold on. All right, I'm going to send you a DM,
Oh,
Nero.
what the... Okay.
Because you can join on your phone. I just posted as you. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that you just posted as me. I was like, wait a minute. I'm watching on both streams.
Let's see. Yeah, you can shut your camera off and just join voice chat. What's his handle? Can I pull that up? Oh, there it is. Right? Yeah, that's him.
I don't know how any of this works.
Yeah, just turn your camera off. That's all you got to do. And then you can join. Oh, we need earbuds. Or we will. My son took them. They were here. Here they are. Jesus.
I need a camera and I need him to Roman salute. Lol. Your shorts are in production, my man.
Oh, yo, I'm so excited for those. Ah, man, I'm so excited for those. I don't want to.
You don't have to.
Okay, because I don't want to. I love it when people send me things that aren't dog shit. That's something that I love. That's my love language, is people sending me things that I don't then have to make fun of on social media because they suck. And I hate having to do that.
I don't know what you stumbled into, Justin. We're just hanging out, trying to get Neuro up here. See if I can bring some of you guys up. Whoever wanted to come up on stream, ask a couple questions or whatever. Doesn't matter. Joel's Labyrinth. I think I sent it to him.
I think we're speaking the same language. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No, I hate being sent, like, crappy things to test, like for YouTube specifically. And then, I get sent, like, a subpar product, and now I have to riff on it because it fell apart. And it's like, I hate being, like, the bad guy, I guess.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Not much. Just listening to you guys. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm a little bit later than y'all.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
All right, you
sorry.
guys. This is Neuro. He's a follower on X
Hey, what's going
and
on?
YouTube's.
Yes, on X. Actually, I didn't know you had a YouTube because I didn't notice it from your X page.
Yeah, I don't post on it too often. I have had all these video ideas and I've just never really done it. So
I'm the niche YouTuber here.
yeah, yeah. He's got the
Yeah.
following on YouTube.
Ooh. I have a following, but I don't have views, so, like...
PNW is exploding on X. Starting to.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, you got over 100,000 followers now.
You got way more than I do, right? You're like 300.
Yeah, but, like...
Most of them are bots, probably. I was gonna say, you guys were talking about religion and you mentioned North Korea. I saw something interesting. I don't know if you guys saw it. There's a dude in China. He was talking about the original religion in China used to worship one entity.
What do you mean? Like just one god?
Like
Or,
one god. Yeah, one god.
Yeah.
And they said that the relationship between at least the way the Chinese people saw it was that of a child to a father.
Well, it sounds a lot like Christianity.
The way,
I
yeah,
mean-
the way he was describing it, that's exactly what it sounded like. It's a short, and I kind of I didn't save it. I wish I would have.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, even Chief Seattle was Native American up here in the Pacific Northwest. What Seattle's named after. He was an actual Native American chief, and he said one of his quotes were actually, you know what? I'm going to pull it up really quick so I don't butcher it. But he basically said.
To the guys talking about all of my followers are racist, I can guarantee you that is not true, because
That's just the running joke.
I don't know how many people I have to engage with that aren't racist enough.
So Chief Seattle said, all things are connected, like blood, which unites one family. All things are connected. One thing we know, which the white man may one day discover, our God is the same God. And when in the founding documents, in the Declaration of Independence, when they appealed to the Supreme Judge of the universe, when they appeal to our Creator, they're talking about the one God, and you can interpret that. I mean, as a Christian, you would interpret it as I mean, the Holy Trinity, but or Jesus Christ. But we've lost that as a society. Just the idea that we were created and put here and have a higher purpose. So it's not surprising to see that I mean, a society that has been around for as long as China has used to have that belief, and I mean they kind of have that. They've kind of lost that as well. Actually, I don't know shit about China right now and what's going on over there. I know that they're to be honest, I really don't know much about them.
Do you think that maybe that change frame of mind, like the how we lose sight of the creator, of God, of Jesus, has to do with that shift from working to survive versus surviving to work? Or I guess working to live versus living to work.
I think it's mostly, the how much has been at least propagandized and tried to skew of the Christian religion, and how much, especially you saw it, if you guys were on X at all last Christmas, it was just constant of, don't forget that, this isn't actually a Christian holiday, and it's all about Jews, and, don't forget. And it's like, I think that a lot of people have, lost what Christianity was supposed to be. And, everything's, and I wouldn't say everything, too much has gone, like corporate. Too much is about the mega churches these days. And it's changed a lot, at least on the grandiose scale or grander scale of what Christianity should be.
It might have to do with, I mean, obviously, people used to have less access to information and a lot less time to self-indulge, right? To seek, I guess, to seek degenerate actions that or places that will lead them down a bad hole because they were working so hard to survive. So it's probably more likely that it was easier back then in a way to stay Christian because you were just working to survive. But nowadays, I think it's a lot more about control, and that the people in power, whether it be the Illuminati or the presidents, our entire government, and how they want to control us, it's a lot easier to control a population that doesn't believe in Jesus Christ than it is to bully Christians around.
Well, I'd say it's also a lot easier to control when there's, a million different denominations and they're always arguing with each other.
Yeah. I mean,
there's too much division.
That's almost inevitable. I don't know. I don't know how you can stop that.
It's played into so much, and they're constantly trying to divide us, and it's so. I mean, it is easy to do, but I would say that that's one of the bigger issues. Is just no one can, and also in some ways I would say that social media hasn't really helped much either, because it's so easy to get into an echo chamber, and then you find a couple of people that agree with that one thing on the echo chamber, and then you go further and further and further and further down into this very hyper specific, we all believe this, we all believe this, we all believe this. And if anybody disagrees on even the slightest thing, hell, I heard somebody saying the other day, when it was in the entire thing of you're not actually a Christian if unless you have blue hair or blue eyes and blonde hair and you deserve death. And I'm like, whoa, hey guys, I think we've lost the plot.
Yeah. New Age nonsense about acceptance, all while they plot the death of the scary white man. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to look back, because I remember growing up and what I was taught about Christianity and what I was taught about religion in general. And it was very, I kind of saw a very diluted version of Christianity, along with the demonization of Christianity from almost all entertainment in the entertainment industry. And it was very easy to judge Christianity because a lot of Christians are bad people. A lot of people who say that they're Christian are bad people, right? Or they embody really negative things. And so you can easily, like growing up, when you're told that look at this Christian, it's the fault of the religion that this person is that way, when in reality it's not the fault of the religion, it's the fault of the person failing to live up to those standards. I mean, we're all fallen, we're all sinners, but in all reality, it's not Christianity's fault that there are bad people out there. It's just that there's going to be bad people out there. Some of them say that they're Christian. So,
well, so another thing, one of my really good friends is a Orthodox Christian, and something that he says is that a lot of the most hardcore Bible thumpers, they will completely ignore some of the most important parts of religion, like gluttony, like sloth. You know, like some of the most hardcore religious people are fatter than fuck. Like, and I was at a wedding over the summer, and the priest that was marrying them was just this fat, disgusting slob. And I'm like, why is anyone listening to a priest that is so obviously not actually practicing what he preaches? He's a fat, disgusting fuck. Like, why would I want to listen to anything that this man has to say? But, you know.
Kind of going along with what you're saying. Sorry.
No, I know some people aren't going to agree with that, but, like, you know, there's so many parts of Christianity that people just gloss over completely, and they'll hyper focus on, you know, like the most random dumb things. And they'll just completely ignore others. I hate the cherry picking.
Exactly, and that's something to me that I have an issue with a lot of churches. So a little bit about me. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest, not too far from you guys. I travel quite frequently due to work. That's why I'm on the East Coast. But I did some time in Texas, and I love Texas. They're a very, very good state. I love how the infrastructure is there. But the churches there, they're just mega churches. Talk about
they monetized
in a way. Exactly. It's a monetized infrastructure there. I grew up in a small church, right? And it's a lot more personal, and just I like that. And so it's hard for me to find a church at most places where I go. But one of the big issues, and I kind of bring that up, one of the big issues that I have with how Christianity is portrayed at large is like, okay, you see this rift that we had with the gay sector of the public, right? Where the church would push them out because they're gay. Oh, you're a sinner. Get out of the church. You would see a lot of that. And there'd be a lot of testimonials about how they don't feel welcome in the church. But it's like the way Jesus preaches sin is sin regardless of what it is. Like, they don't care he doesn't care if it's a lie, if you're cheating, if you're stealing. It's just sin, period, right?
Well, I got a little maybe correction here, or maybe I just disagree with how you said it, but I see a lot of churches pandering to gays as opposed to kicking them out. Like, I don't see any churches kicking them out because they're gay. I see them actually changing the way that they preach and changing the way that they interpret the word in order to bring them in, or appeal to that side, or in order to say it's okay, as opposed to what you're talking about, which is basically saying that yes, that's a sin, but the kingdom of the Lord is still within you, and you know, we're all fallen, we're all sinners. You're still welcome here.
And yeah, you're right. There's been a huge, and I agree with you. Like, that's what I see a lot. We got LGBTQ pastors now, but I'm sorry. I'm looking a little bit further back, like 2000s, 90s.
Okay.
And yeah,
up, I could see that.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, and that's kind of one of the big, because I've got friends that are gay. I'm personally not straight, but you know, that was a lot of what they were telling me is what pushed them out of the church, is that they just didn't feel welcome because they were being judged so much.
It's also a very convenient excuse to say.
Yeah.
Slight little caveat. I hate how much we now have to talk about our opinions on things, and we have to make sure that everyone knows what year we're referencing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's incredible how much has changed of like, because he was viewing it as right now, and you're viewing it as like 15 years ago. And
Yeah,
like
my
all
apologies.
things considered, that shouldn't be that large of a gap, right? It really shouldn't. And it's incredible. And I don't know how many times I have to like remember when I'm like doing rant videos and stuff like that, and talking about how, you know, a lot of the things that I'm saying, like it only applies to a very hyper specific, like so many things that I say doesn't apply to third world immigrants. And it's fascinating that I now have to reference like my opinion on okay, pre COVID, right? And I have to say that of like, oh, this opinion's coming from pre COVID, because it doesn't apply as much to right now. And I just wanted to get that out there, how fascinating that really is.
I did want to bring this up too, because Samuel the Infamous said, pagans and heathens like myself have a very difficult time taking Christianity seriously, with so very many sects all arguing about which interpretation is correct. And one thing that I would like to say to you is that you should read the book yourself and not rely on others' interpretations. Maybe if you're having a difficulty understanding something, or you want to reference something, it's okay to look at other people's interpretations, or go listen to a different interpretation, so that way it can kind of expand your mind and how to take the word. But in all reality, the church is in your heart. And that's the entirety, or the entire message that Jesus Christ preached, is that he's not going to be found in a church down the street. Like, that's not where you should rely to get your information. You should rely on reading the Bible itself, because churches, like all institutions, will inevitably become corrupted. There's almost no way around that. At least we haven't been able to figure out how to do that. But the best and only advice that I could give to you is to read the Bible itself, and to find that relationship with Jesus Christ, because you're not going to find it through somebody else telling you about it. And I mean, that's not the way I found Christ, because I wasn't raised a Christian. I was raised as spiritual, like most millennials were. Like, we have a creator who, and but I found Christ on my own, with the experiences that I had in my life. And I never felt close to Jesus when I went to a church. I still haven't found a church that I like. I've been to many, and it's just, I feel like modern churches are corrupted. And you know, during the government lockdowns of 2020, when all the churches shut down and they were like, oh, we'll just preach online, and they listened to the government, that's when I stopped believing in them, or believing that they had the conviction necessary to be a preacher of the Bible, because they listen to the government. They're supposed to preach the word of God for the sake of preaching the word of God, not because daddy government says you can.
Honestly, for the most part, when it comes to my channel and my content, I really just stay away from any religious conversations, because and I found that my YouTube comment section, and if you're trying to get just like easy engagement, and you're trying to start an argument in your comment section, that's the easiest way to do it, is immediately start talking. And it doesn't matter what religion, any religion. The second you start talking about religion, it is the most unproductive conversation, at least for social media. Like, in my opinion, for the most part, you know, religion, the best conversations you're going to have are in person. You rarely see any productive conversations about religion on social media. It's rare that it's just an argument immediately.
I've noticed that anytime I bring up or put a Bible verse in, the post almost never gets seen. I don't know if it's because my followers don't share it, or if they just don't engage with it at all, so X just kind of keeps it down, or if it's the fact that there is a Bible verse that X doesn't want to spread it far and wide, which does make me a little nervous. But you know, I mean, X has been the best social media out there so far. So,
I mean, Twitter /X might be completely different, but as far as like YouTube goes and as far as like Telegram goes, oh my goodness, dude. It's just a never-ending conversation. And and I don't know how many people I've had to kick from my Telegram chat because they just will not stop they will not stop starting arguments over anything and everything when it comes to Christianity, religion, which denomination is correct, Catholic versus Christian, and then versus Orthodox, and like it's just nonstop arguing. And like, and I've heard quite a few pagans. Right there, yeah, you kicked me from the Telegram, right there. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've had to stop arguments because it's just never ending, dude. I haven't seen anyone argue. And that was something else that I remember talking about. I was like, I wish people gave a shit about anything as much as they care about arguing in comment sections about religion. Are we doing that? I don't think we've ever done that here.
It's on your channel. We're streaming on your channel.
Is that? Crap, that is on mine.
Okay.
All right, so have we done them here before?
No.
Okay. If you guys didn't know this, I have a rule on my channel where if you super chat saying push-ups, then we have to do 25 push-ups. There's also a rule in my own life of if anyone ever says push-ups or the P word, right? If anyone says push-ups, everyone that hears it has to do push-ups. Now, the rule is, all right, if you're going to play the game, that means you have to do them as well. I've had quite a few women trying to get in on it of saying, aha, push-ups. I'm like, no. You can only say it if you're also doing it. There's also a 15-minute cooldown. So we're doing push-ups now. If you're watching, men do 25 push-ups, women do 25 squats.
Watch out, doggy.
14, 15, 16, 4, and 25. And I dropped the mic. Oh, look at that. Someone that actually has good form.
That was nice. Thank you.
Chud or Chud's wife. If you're watching this, Chud, your form sucks.
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
If Chud's wife is watching this, which I bet you she is, tell your husband that his push-up form sucks. Why don't you do location check-ins anymore, Lamp? What do you mean I don't do location check-ins anymore? I do location check-ins. You know what? I'm going on my Telegram channel, and I'm going to post a location check-in right now. And you can't stop me. And bam, location check-in just posted. You know what? I'm going to do a location check-in on my heckin' Twitter account as well. If you guys are not following my Twitter account, go ahead and follow my Twitter account. If you're looking for people to train with, if you're looking for people for friends, if you're looking for anyone local to you, location check-ins is something I've been doing for like 3 years now. And it's just like the modern speakeasy, all right? You're just trying to find people near you. Don't do anything illegal or stupid. Don't let feds try to bait you into stuff. Too easy. Go out and hike with your local man. It's that simple. It's not a big deal. People make a huge ordeal about it of, oh, what about feds? Oh, what about feds? And it's like, dog, your country has been flooded with the third world. Okay? Like, your country has been invaded. And there are Somalis that are getting millions and millions of dollars. There are Indians that are running fake shell companies upon fake shell companies upon fake shell companies trucking. All right? There are so many people in America doing illegal, fucked up things. I think the least that you can do is try to find some friends local to you. Okay? Stop worrying about feds. It's so stupid. Don't get baited in doing illegal shit. Simple as. All right. And I posted the location check-in to Twitter and to Telegram. Huzzah! We did the thing.
Oh, that was fun.
I'm not I'm not verified anymore, so I had to split it into 2 posts, which is annoying, but whatever.
You had to post it on your backup channel?
You know what? No, I'll share it with my backup though. It's not a bad idea. I need to post to my backup more. You know, I should actually monetize my backup.
That's not a bad idea.
That's the first thing on my backup account.
Wow.
Is Billie Eilish and Mecha Hitler. That is wild, dude. What even? That's hilarious.
I forgot what we were... I don't know what we were talking about. Bringing up feds now?
I was ranting about trying to find friends near you and why location check-ins are good, and people hate on them, but I think location check-ins are good, and I've gotten I don't know how many messages from dudes that are thankful for me helping them find friends near them. And you know what? I'm still actively trying to find friends near me. I saw one guy on YouTube that was saying that he was local to us and trying to link up.
Oh, okay.
You guys got to be hitting me up on Twitter. Like, it's so hard to like connect with anyone off of YouTube. It's so challenging to do.
Whoa. Is this guy saying that I was doing half-ass push-ups?
Your form was great.
My form was perfect. Those are perfect push-ups.
What the dog doing?
Head up, chest to the floor. Perfectly straight back.
You guys didn't do
Come on now.
You guys didn't do any push-ups. Y'all lazy.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I still
Well,
need
if
to
you
link
are
up with
local,
next time I'm
just
home.
send us or send me a DM or send PNW Grill a DM. I don't see it.
I'd say the best way is to hit up a location check-in on my Telegram, honestly.
Is Sasquatch real or nah? No. Probably not. I'll leave the door open for it, but probably no.
I think that Sasquatches were like an actual thing, and they've probably either like retreated so far up into the mountains to never be seen again, or they were actually like hunted out of existence. I'm not ruling it out.
The
though.
Smithsonian probably took all
They
the
mutated
evidence.
to the Yeti.
I'm not ruling it out.
You have mutated into the Yeti.
It is getting toasty in here. Somebody said to take your jacket off and stay a while.
Arms not to full extension, bruh. I'm gonna go back and watch the replay, but
I mean, when I looked over, your form was good.
yeah.
Are the aliens really just the fallen angels? Maybe.
No, those are the lizard people.
That's
fallen
the
angels.
lizard Saturn people.
Nephilim shit.
I keep saying people. I'm sorry.
Wait, isn't Nancy Pelosi one of the lizard people?
Probably.
I wouldn't doubt it.
See, we keep saying people though.
One of the lizards.
Creatures.
Beans?
Humanoid.
Nephilims.
Don't
I love
give
that we
her
just
age.
have like some random dude in this with us. Like, that's so hilarious. I'm not against it. I just think it's funny.
No, thank you so much
Hey!
for having me. I appreciate it.
Oh, like, you wanna be on this? Get in here! Come on! Screw it. Why not?
Hey,
No,
well,
the reason.
go ahead.
I was just saying the reason I brought up Spaces Live is because I know you can have multiple speakers and then you can do the checks and balances on that.
It is a lot easier to have people up that way.
Yeah, if you're trying to do like a Q&A, not bad.
Well, hey, thank you so much for having me on. I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna stop hijacking half of your screen.
I bid you adieu, good sir.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming on, brother.
I appreciate it.
I'm gonna stop taking up half the screen now. Love that.
Well, shit. I mean, my wife is getting a little antsy. She made dinner and it's out there waiting for me. And when I went out to go pee, she's like, "Hey." Oh, she thought I was done. And I was like, not yet. almost done. So, but we have been going for an hour and a half now. I will be back on tomorrow with Steve. I don't know what we're talking about. I forgot.
I mean, we stopped
probably
talking
something
about
important.
what we were planning on talking
That's
about pretty
true.
quick, so I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, but you know, I guess the moral of today's podcast is our government's fraud, taxes is theft, and find local friends, build your tribe and family. Even though we didn't mention that, but you know, I mean, I started the whole Tribe of Patriots brand, but I like the family and tribe shit that we've been talking about more because you know it is important to have a family and even more important, especially. You know, in today's world, to have a tribe because you're going to need more than just yourself.
The talk of family and tribe is actually up on the storyboard at the warehouse of videos that I want to do in the next month.
Sweet.
And I would really like to go over that.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
I want to start storyboarding some because I feel like there's a lot of content that me and you could do that would resonate with a lot of people.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we should sit down and start I don't know, maybe brainstorming some ideas, but I do feel like there's a lot of really good potential. I mean, especially with us living so damn close as well.
Yep. Well, you guys, if you can, share the show. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button
Or don't, whatever.
and like and comment. I don't know, all that dumb shit that you're supposed to do for all the stupid YouTubers out there that actually make money off of this shit.
Maybe someday.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
But I guess we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. God bless.
Buy military surplus or don't, whatever.
odggsupply.com. Was that right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Take care, you guys.
Dusty plains and broken dreams. Cowboys and Indians on the same team. We got no masters, only our creed to break the chains and